guys, welcome to episode 5 of the Ping of the Week podcast, where we break down the latest combat sports news. Like, subscribe, share the video if you enjoy the content and all of that. And yeah, let's get into it. So I think we should get straight into the boxing actually. The last weekend.
Good fight, man.
Good fight. Josh Taylor vs Ramirez. And listen, like I said, you know, Josh Taylor is just the more polished boxer, and it was a good fight. It was a really good fight. I had to, because the main event of the MMA was on at the same time, so I had to kind of rewatch it a bit. But yeah, like I thought, the more polished boxer, Josh Taylor, just, you know, clean boxing, the cleaner work you could see. But listen, it was a tough fight because Ramirez, it's just his style. He's like, he'll overwhelm you, and like if you're not careful and you're not sharp and defensively responsible, like this is how he beats guys. You know what I mean? You could have some better attributes to him, like speed, time, and whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I call him a savage. He is a savage. And listen, he got dropped. He got dropped twice, but even the second time he got dropped was bad. But he survived in there, and still, like, you didn't see Josh Taylor going to try to finish him again. So that just shows the testament to Ramirez, how good he really is. And but what did you think of the fight, Aaron? I want to hear some of your views on it. And
honestly, I thought the fight was absolute dog shit, innit? I wanted to turn it off. No. Being serious, I thought it was a great fight, but I think it was just like we predicted. Josh Taylor, he was the more like clean striker. He was landing the cleaner punches, and I think Martinez, like his lack of defensive responsibility.
Martinez.
What was his name?
Ramirez.
Sorry.
That's the guy. Who that guy is, bro?
No, but Ramirez, he wasn't defensively responsible, so he kept like running into shots. But I think that's kind of what we predicted. But just like you said, man, really tough, because them knockdowns were brutal. Like a lot of guys would have just pretty much got finished, but he dug deep. Even after getting knocked down twice, he even had Josh Taylor in a little bit of trouble in one of the rounds.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people saying that they were trying to rob Josh Taylor. I generally saw a close fight. Like, a lot of them rounds, Ramirez was just nicking it from work rate. Like a lot of the time, Josh Taylor, I think, and it just shows actually Josh Taylor's skill, that he was thinking, you can't just keep scrapping with this guy. He's gonna, you know what I mean? If you keep trying to, something like Ramirez, it's also like his weakness, where he comes in a bit defensively irresponsible and gets caught here and there. But that's also his strength. Like, he overwhelms people, and if you can't counter him and your stamina's a bit, and you ain't got the pop to keep him off you, you will get tired and you will get hit. Do you know what I mean? Even look at Josh Taylor's face. Like, he was getting hit in there and he was taking some punishment here and there, but it was the footwork and like just he knows how to take rounds off safely and just move around, keep him at bay, pot shot here and there. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of them rounds he was trying to move and pot shot. He was losing them rounds. Don't get twisted. Like, he didn't. And I think, I'm not saying he needed those knockdowns to win. Without it, he would have lost. But it was a close competitive fight, and I don't really agree with the kind of they were trying to rob Josh. Maybe they were a bit giving Ramirez a bit too much credit, but it was a close fight. Don't think you can just get in there with Ramirez and just have an easy day's work in it. If you haven't got that crazy knockout power to hurt him, he's going to keep coming. And then, I saw someone online talking about, you know how Robert Garcia, innit? He trains him. And they were saying, Robert Garcia, his game plan wasn't, I think he missed the mark on the game plan, because he was making Ramirez rush in and get caught, telling him to pressure him. I'm thinking, what did you want him to do? Start boxing? With Josh Taylor, he get his head pinged off. Do you know what I mean? Man? I don't know what these guys talk about. That was the best game plan he could have done.
Shit.
That was the best game plan he could have done. Try to work him and just try out. And at some point, it was looking like Josh Taylor was tired, boy, in the last few rounds. And it was a hard fight. That's why it was a good competitive fight. But Josh Taylor, he did what he had to do. Yeah, great fight from him. Good performance. Just, what I'm saying, kept him at bay, counted him, punished him coming in when he was being reckless. And you know what I mean? He boxed very well, and I think he deserves that one fight. 140. He's the unified 140-pound champ. Yeah, to be honest, he's a British great. I don't think any British boxer's ever done that. unified the division.
Yeah, he deserves more credit.
Yeah, he deserves way more. Like he's cold, and I was saying that he's one. I think he's one of the best at 140. Yeah, you know, Tank's came up there now though. That'd be a scrap.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Tank, but Josh Taylor's hard though, and also who else? What's his name? But Progress, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Progress, because when that fight of Taylor and Progress, that kind of showed who was the best in that Super 6 tournament. Because I think Ramirez, I already saw Ramirez losing to Progress and Taylor. That's what I said. I still think that. I feel like Ramirez is like probably the third best in that division. Without Tank, when Tank wasn't there. But now, you know, you never know. Maybe Tank could have some of these big fights at 140. Yeah, what do you think next for Taylor in that? Or
yeah, but I mean, he said he wants to fight Crawford.
yeah, I don't know about
that. To be honest, like, I want to see him once because he's undisputed, right? So I'd want to see him maybe go up to 147.
Yeah,
because he's a big guy. He's not that small.
That guy can make 147 comfortably. Get a bit of muscle. Like, he'll feel good in that 147.
Yeah, I reckon
he'd be sick.
I reckon he'd be solid.
To be solid, like, he should go 147, trying to make a name and get a belt.
Yeah, I want to see
something
that.
there. Why not? But yeah, man. Yeah, that's really wasn't much boxing in the weekend, other than that I watched anyway. But yeah, should we get into the MMA?
Yeah. So obviously it was just we had Cody Garbrant versus Rob Font. Yeah, it was just like we predicted. Rob Font, he came out with a win. He was just a more intelligent fighter. He's a very good jab, very good fundamentals, very good feints. Like he could change his rhythm. Like he wasn't just fighting at one pace.
Yeah.
He had like multiple game plans. Because even in the post-fight interview, he was saying like, yeah, like Cody did hurt me with some of them shots.
Yeah.
And it's like, when I was watching it live, I was like, did he get buzzed by some of them shots? But I wasn't sure, so I know there is no way Cody would know.
Yeah.
Because I have like obviously a perfect like pay-per-view, like a viewpoint of the fight. So yeah, man, I just think it was a class performance. It was the first time Rob Font's gone 5 rounds before.
Yeah.
So his first ever 5-round fight is in a championship fight against someone as dangerous as Cody. And Cody even looked good. Like, even though he was getting punched around, he still didn't get stopped. He had like good composure, still trying to work his stuff. But Rob Font just completely outclassed him.
Yeah, 100%. I remember watching that Rob Font's jab. That was the difference in the whole. Like, it was just consistent. It was landing, and I think even Cody, he abandoned his own jab, and people think the jabs only are in boxing. Yeah, jab. We know all the boxers say it, but in MMA as well, it's the same thing. It could be such a dangerous weapon, the jab. Like when you got a solid jab, you can just keep people off. Like when you actually understand how to use it. And Rob Font, we were saying that before the fight. He looked like an intelligent fighter. Like you can tell this guy thinks about what he does and breaks things down. I think that was the difference. Cody could even have more natural attributes or whatever, but the fight IQ from Rob Font, it's like he got in there. He knew exactly what he was trying to do. He knew the game plan. Cody was kind of getting hit with a jab and thinking, he had like one counter for a jab, a fast overhand. But it's like when that didn't land. Or sometimes it did land though. Sometimes it did land.
Yeah.
But it's like when that didn't land, he kind of just found himself in a hole, kind of getting beat down, getting broken down a bit. He kind of got a second wind in the last round there, innit?
Yeah, it seemed like it because I remember we were like, Cody's getting stopped, but
you were saying Cody because Cody was running into some dirty jabs and just 1-2s as well. Like that round one, round one, Font. This is what he did. He came in, he established the jab, and then he banged him with the right hand and just made Cody think, if I get slack, I can get pinged off by this guy, like because he landed a few hard right hands in round one, and from there, Cody was kind of backing up and just not just backing up, but like he abandoned his own jab. And sometimes, listen, when Cody was jabbing, it's like he didn't realize his corner maybe didn't believe in his jab, or they didn't work that in training, but it was working. At some points, it would keep Rob Font from just marching forward, but when Cody wasn't jabbing, Rob Font was just marching forward and just pinging him with the jab every now and again and setting things up. And then that's what kind of made Cody just, do you know what I mean? He was out of the fight from there. He was like an uphill struggle because he didn't really know what to do with it, and he was just trying to fast overhand counter. And when that missed, he could get punished again or just had to move back again. So, yeah, man, good fight. Was there any takedowns and stuff like that. Or who was taking the time? I think Cody tried to take him down.
Cody did get a few takedowns actually.
But Rob Font just got up.
Yeah, got up quite quick, and it was couldn't really do much. Rob Font It's funny though, the story that Rob Font talked about how he first came into MMA. Like obviously delivering pizzas, and he saw guys doing BJJ.
Yeah.
And even as like a pizza delivery, just as any person, he saw like, oh, what are these guys doing? It looks like wrestling, but it actually looks quite good. And he said the first time he went to an MMA gym, he was like basically pinging everyone off, piecing them up, but he'd get takedown and subbed. So me knowing that, I know he's gonna have solid ground game, because that's the thing that used to kind of he used to have trouble with. So just like I saw him on fight night, he's guard, really good threats from the bottom, like making it easy for him to get up. So like Rob Font, he's in a very good overall MMA fighter. He's not just a stand-up striker.
No, that's what I like about Rob Font. From that story you're talking about, I could tell the guy has a fight IQ. That the way he was talking about, he was easily hitting people. So his striking, it was natural to him. He was even saying after the fight, he's got the best jab in the UFC. You know what I mean? Listen, maybe it's debatable, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating. If he feels that way, fair enough, because he has a very good jab. It is one of the best jabs in the UFC, and he showcased that the other night. But yeah, would you give Rob Font's chances against what's his name, the champions now, Jan and Aljamain Sterling? Because Rob Font actually said Jan would be an easier fight because he's more straightforward. You know what's going to happen, but Aljamain Sterling's more of like a puzzle. That's what he was saying. No, and he's an intelligent fighter, wasn't he? Yeah,
but that's what I was saying. Like Jan, like he's scary. That's what I mean. Even Aljamain, I have Aljamain winning the second fight because it was like,
how many 5-round fights has Aljamain done? Because it's like he got his pace enough in that first one.
And he's had like a fucked up like neck injury that he's healing from. So like his posture. That's why when he goes for takedowns, like I've known this because I've known people who've had like neck injuries. And it's weird for them to go for takedowns. So like when he's getting easily stuffed and shit. When your neck's not strong, you don't have no energy to properly get takedowns. So like when you guys see Aljamain falling on the ground, I was like, "Whoa, that makes sense." And then also it was like Aljamain was kind of outstriking Jan a bit to a certain degree, and I was like, "Whoa!"
He's kind of less overwhelming.
Yeah, Jan just kind of walks forward and does the same stiff style
like that. His output. Rob Font's got better defense, like standing up, than Aljamain Sterling. Like he'll be able to like see more than punches coming. Jan, he's got some good striking, but Aljamain's not a striker like that. He was just trying to overwhelm him. Yeah, Rob Font's gonna see that the straight right or whatever, the strike
much longer
jab strike. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna see that from miles away. He's got a better jab than Jan. He can probably stand out with Jan calm, and has better ground. Well, I don't know about Jan's ground, but
I like his chances against Jan.
Yeah, I think
Jan's basic. Like, he's very basic. That's one
good,
thing.
He's got good striking, but it's not some crazy like, oh my gosh.
But there's lack of variation.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like with someone like Rob Font, I feel like you're asking him to ping you if you keep coming with the same thing.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Overall, good fights on the weekend.
Yeah, man. Cool.
But now, the ping of the week.
No, do you want any other fights on the weekend that was worth mentioning?
Fights. Oh,
there was a few.
Tafa. Oh my god.
It's the Vandeera was going to ham.
Yeah.
Listen, there was one point. Listen, we need to.
Should I bring up our reaction? I can bring it up, innit?
No, that's long, but let's just talk about the fight. And you guys might want to watch this fight. It was Vandeera vs Tafa. It was on the main card, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's main card fight.
Main card fight. Two heavyweights, and they went at it. And Vandeera, that was a good fight. That was probably one of the best undercard fights.
That was the main card.
Best fights on the main card. One of the best fights on the main card. Vandeera, he didn't end up stopping him, did he? But at one point, listen, there were two heavyweights. Tafa was throwing bombs. I think Vandeera, the difference was they were both throwing bombs, but Vandeera had more strike variation. Like he was throwing the leg kicks here. You know what I'm saying? Punches, even more punch variation. Tafa at one point, he was trying to jab right-handed there, but at one point he probably was tired third rounds towards the end of it, he was just throwing overhand rights. But Vandeera, there was one sequence in that fight, and he just went ham. This guy threw all defensive responsibility into the wind and started throwing bangs. And he ended up headbutting him with it and had a cut in his head. It just looked reckless. There was blood streaming down his belly. And that was hilarious. What did you think of that fight?
Yeah, I thought, I thought the fight was, like, that was one of the best fights of the night. It was two heavyweights. Yeah. Like, they both, like, I don't know, they've had losses here and there, but they were both, their IQ was very high. Just like you said, like Vandeera, he just had more like strike variation. And that was kind of the tail of the tape for basically all of the fights, man. Like when it was the stand-up wars, it was like whoever has more variation won. And Vandeera, he was throwing everything. He didn't get that wheel kick knockout like he predicted, but like for a BJJ guy, he had solid stand-up against a dangerous guy because Tafa, who's Justin Tafa, well, he was throwing bombs, and they were fast bombs. They're not just slow overhands. It's like every time I was just, I was cringing. It's crazy, but I thought they were the fights on the weekend. Justin Tafa, that was a really good fight.
What about what's her name? Claressa. She wrestled the. What was her name again?
Did you say Claressa wrestled?
Carla, that's it, not Claressa. Listen, Carla Ezparza and fought xanioan, that Chinese woman. Listen, her striking, I said before the fight, her striking looked lit.
Yeah.
But she has a holes in her game, bro. Because Carla Ezparza, she tucked her in. It was deep. It was just, listen, that's what happens when your ground game is just got holes in it. This is why, guys, if you're a good striker, there's no point in not training your ground game, because you're just going to let yourself down. Like, if that was stand up, Yan would have pinged her all over this. But she got taken down, and was it crucifix?
Yeah, she was stuck in a crucifix and just got her face punched in.
Yeah, that was deep. That was another kind of notable fight. But Ricardo Ramos and Bill Agio. That was funny. There's some good fights. UFC Vegas 27, some good fights there. But we can move on now to the ping of the week. This week's ping of the week. Some unknown guy. I actually haven't seen this yet. Aaron, you want to introduce this?
Yeah, I only just saw this on the weekend, and like I went back to it because I was going. There wasn't that many stoppages on this card, but they were really good fights. Yeah. So I was just trying to see, like, obviously I'm scouting for the pings. But yeah, so it's a really good one. Let me just get this in. Okay. So it's quite. So this was Bruno Silva versus Victor Rodriguez. Okay. But yeah, this was a really.
Put it back. Oh.
Nah, there's nothing really happening. It's just introductions.
Was it quick? Oh,
yeah, it was 60 seconds, man. So I'll just.
Oh, mad.
So here we go. And he's trained with Henry Cejudo, so good fighter.
Okay.
I love watching flyweight fights.
Yeah, they're so reckless. It's just so fast, isn't it?
Yeah, so fast.
And the technique's high level as well, to be honest.
It's just like super fast MMA. Yeah. See them all.
He's trying to catch him.
Throwing bombs. Oof. Oh
gosh, is that rocking?
Yeah, that knee. Oh!
Yeah, no, it was the first overhand.
Yeah. And then knee after. You see how he wobbled? Damn.
Yeah, I knew when I saw that first overhand, I knew it was going to be something to do with that. He was throwing that vicious. Who's that? Bruno Silva.
Bruno Silva, man.
Yeah, I think that's the ping of the week there. Pinged him over, boy. Damn.
Are they going to show a highlight on that one? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the highlights. Just Ooh, one
My
there.
God. Ooh. See that knee there, got him.
As well,
And then he just finished him off.
boom.
Oh. Damn.
That's all she wrote.
Game over.
Yeah, man. Well done to Bruno Silva for this week's Ping of the Week, boy.
Well done, Bruno Silva. You have Ping of the Week. Fantastic.
Oh, good work. Yeah, man. But we can move on to some boxing news now. Oh yeah, you see the Logan Paul's telling Floyd that he's coming with some new trading.
Oh my, this is gonna be jokes.
So Logan Paul's gonna have the best defense of all time.
Oh, let's see this. Come on.
So Logan Paul, you guys probably know he's fighting Floyd in about a few weeks. I'm sure it's in June. Whenever it is, this ridiculous matchup, but you know what I mean. You never know. Maybe it could be interesting. Maybe Logan Paul does have a chance, and he's not a waffler, but we'll see. This is the new Logan Paul shows Mayweather his new sparring skills.
Right, let's have a look at this.
Have a look at this guy. I'm sorry, bro. Seriously, bro. That guy was not trying to bang him. That was literally just a fake video. It's like he didn't even get a bum in to do that to you. He just got a guy to pretend to punch him, bro. Look. Bro, it's fake, bro. What the hell is this? He goes, look at the 2 rounds, bro. And what the hell is this, bro?
That was worse.
Trash.
That was worse than the raid choreography. You know, just like 100 guys. You going, oh,
I can't believe he uploaded this.
No, it's hilarious, man.
But Logan Paul is a troll, man. They're all trolls.
He's a God-given entertainer. This is entertaining, man.
Yeah, he's just working out to get some money in it, to get weird in.
Oh man, look at Jake Paul in the back.
Look at Jake. He's looking at me at the McGregor. I'm dead.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's enough of that. But yeah, what are you saying? My prediction is Floyd in the KO in 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Floyd's going to bet on the 8th round stoppage.
Yeah.
No, he's going to bet on a 10th round stoppage and get the stoppage in 10th round. That's what he did with McGregor, innit? I think Floyd knows he can stop any bum inside 10 rounds comfortably. So just put money on that.
Yeah.
Get some money for KO and a bum. Extra money. Why not?
Pretty much. I just think I think Logan's getting pinged and we might as well just give it to Floyd, innit? Just give him Ping of the Week beforehand. Unless like any fights are around the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a bad ping. But yeah, let's get into some serious boxing news now. A fight got announced. This was out of the blue.
Oh.
Out of the blue as well. Pacquiao v Spence. What are you saying about that?
Oh, personally,
Manny Pacquiao v Errol Spence Jr.
Oh man, Pacquiao's the guy, but you know, so, like,
I just want to say, go on.
Oh, I just think, like, of all the like kind of up and coming guys in their prime, like fighting Spence, like Pacquiao, this is why he's an all-time great, innit? Because this guy does not care. He will fight anyone. That's what I want to say beforehand. But in all seriousness, I think Spence is gonna punch a hole in his head. Because, like, you know, a lot of people were talking, you know, especially after Spence's car crash. So Spence is gonna look to put a statement. Like, he's not just gonna go and outbox Pacquiao. He's gonna beat up Pacquiao worse than anyone's ever done it.
Yeah, I think Spence actually said he's gonna try KO. Like, he wants a knockout. He wants to clout with a knockout.
Yeah, man.
Listen, what I'm saying is, Manny Pacquiao is the GOAT. Like, this guy is such a legend. How are you fighting Spence and you're this? This is completely unnecessary. If he ducked him, I wouldn't. You can't even duck these men can't duck people no more. You've just been in the sport too long. They're fighting because they just want to scrap someone. It's not that deep. Listen, Pacquiao is just the GOAT for fighting Errol Spence. I'm shocked. If you said who's he gonna fight, I thought you'd just be like, who can I pick? You know what? To be honest, though, I don't think he wanted to fight Crawford either. Because Crawford is just like more chance of getting pinged. Like, it's just speed won't even really work with Crawford. Yeah, he's not speed on Pacquiao. But maybe they're thinking maybe it can work on Spence. I still think it's not going to work. But still, like fighting any of those guys at this age, at this time,
legendary.
It's just legendary, man. But yeah, what I think's gonna happen? No, I'm saying, listen, if Pacquiao beats Spence,
he's the GOAT.
He's the greatest boxer of all time. That's it. There's no time. That's it.
Pacquiao's like 42.
Pacquiao fought Spence. He's better than Ali, mate. I'm telling you, bro. How old is he? 42.
He's 42 years old.
You know, Pacquiao's not that old, though. But it's like, yeah, no, I remember Floyd, because Floyd's like 40 something, 44 or something, 45. But yeah, no, still 42. Errol Spence. Maybe they think Errol Spence something happened to him in the car crash. I don't know, but even the Danny Garcia fight, Errol Spence didn't look 100%. But now he just fought Garcia and still weighed him in after a car crash, and now he's coming back fresh. Pacquiao better be careful. That's all I'm saying, because I think Pacquiao might actually get back through the ropes. Easy, this is a joke. I'm saying it seriously. He might go through the ropes.
Yeah, that's true. You know, and
he could go through the ropes, bro. I'm telling you.
You know one thing about Pacquiao though, like Pacquiao, this is why he's in the Hall of Fame. He's a legend. Was he 8 different weight classes?
8 division champ. Yeah.
But the thing with Pacquiao is like over the years he's been beating the brakes off people, but he's not really getting stoppages.
Yeah, so he ain't stopping Spence.
Yeah,
that's what we like.
He's not stopping Spence.
He punched up Furman like a mate, dropped Furman and all that, and Furman just tried to rough him up and it failed. Spence will just rough you up without getting dropped. Like, it's just going to be bad. But obviously, it's going to be competitive. Pacquiao's very fast, and it's just there's things you got to watch out for Pacquiao. He'll jump in and just them straight lefts is just a bit of a problem. But I feel like when Spence susses him out, it could turn into a beating. Do you know what I mean? And Spence fighting these small guys. I don't know why these small guys keep calling out Spence, bro.
Yeah.
Like Garcia got tucked in. Pacquiao's getting tucked in as well. Apparently Garcia said he wanted to fight or something. I know. Garcia said he wanted the Taylor fight, actually. It's a sidetrack. But yeah. I think Garcia was a bit salty that Spence got the Pacquiao fight, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking. You got tucked in, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it should be a lit fight. And that fight's going to be crazy. Guys, you got to get on that watch party, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That watch party is going to be lit.
What's your pay-per-view predictions? I think that might sell a lot, and that's going to make people salty.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. When Spence beats him, he's going to put Pacquiao into retirement. Semi-retirement. Like, Pacquiao's going to be air from then on. Pacquiao's going to be, not a no one, but it's going to be like Pacquiao's going to even go, yeah, let me just chill out now. That's what I think it's going to be like. And Spence is going to be some mini cash cow. Then he's going to have he's going to have the clout to start telling Crawford what to do. Like, no, it's not 50-50 no more. And he might have some clout to even call out Canelo.
Canelo, yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Like, 2 kind of cash cows, mini. Because Pacquiao got fans, you know. When Pacquiao, listen, the whole of Philippines is basically Pacquiao. Like, and them fans, I'm not saying they'll support him, but they'll kind of transfer over. Errol Spence will get that fame. You get it from punching up a Pacquiao. That's why the Pacquiao fight's so lit. You fight him, you just get peas as well. He's a sly cash cow still. But yeah, man. I think once Spence beats him, it's going to put him into a perfect position. People are going to be like, "Oh, I can beat Spence." Like, everyone's going to start randomly calling out Spence even more now. I mean, you got all the 147s getting lit. Jaron Ennis, Taylor might move up. Yeah, man. The 147 division, the future of that division is looking lit, boy.
It's looking crazy. You got a lot of good guys in there.
Yeah, a lot of good fighters. But yeah. But anything else to say about that, Aaron?
Yeah, nothing else, man. Just respect to both guys, innit? Especially Pacquiao. I just can't wait to watch the fight. Yeah, personally, it's just one of them ones. So yeah, it's gonna be a lit fight. Watch party's gonna be lit.
Yeah, hopefully there's gonna be a ping in that fight.
Wow, there's gonna be a lot of pings because pings isn't just getting knocked out.
That's true. Pacquiao might rock Spence.
Yeah, and I think that'll be lit.
Rocking, bro.
I think it'll be so lit. Like Spence gets rocked. Spence gets dropped for the first time in his career by a 42-year-old Pac-Man, and then Pacquiao gets sent through ropes. Hey, that's a fight that needs to be 15 rounds, man. Yeah, there's one fight that I'd want it to be 15 rounds.
Yeah, that fight, it can't end, bro, because they're going to be scrapping the whole time, yeah. But, yeah, moving on. Yeah, man. Got here, like, talking about Crawford. I wonder what Crawford's next steps are, because I think he wanted the Pacquiao fight as well. I wonder what he's going to do now. Do you think he's going to try to fight the Taylor Ramirez, like Josh Taylor now, 140 unified champ? Or do you think Taylor's going to fight someone else? And like, what next steps do you see Crawford taking? Because I feel like he needs to he needs some clout now with his fights, because now all the stuff they're saying, oh no, all these, you know, you get fans of each fighter as being fanboys and cussing people, but now it's getting like, I know. The terms of fame wise, he will be falling behind Spence now with the Pacquiao fight, and I feel like he needs a good fight. I feel like Taylor would be a good fight, but then again, I kind of don't want Taylor to just go up and fight Crawford, because like, he's just gonna lose. Kind of. Well, you know what? It could be a good fight, but it's like I'd rather Taylor. You're better off trying to get a belt. Like, I'm sure you can punch up. Wait, who's got all the belts at 147? Is it just Spencer and Crawford?
I think it's Spence Crawford.
Pacquiao got a belt.
I think he might have one. Does he have one belt?
Oh man, yeah, nah. If Taylor moves up, maybe he can just have a fight at 140, then call out Crawford. Yeah, you never know. Oh no, I think Taylor's gonna fight someone else at 140 though. Before that. Okay. But yeah, man, it's looking some crazy crazy matchups in 147. What about Jaron Ennis?
And Taylor and Aaron Ennis. Oh.
But you know what? Taylor will be the favourite in that fight, but I don't know if that would be a good fight.
Yeah, I don't.
Be a good fight.
Like, who cares? Like,
because Ramirez is a savage. Say what you want. Ennis hasn't fought anyone. Just on the level of Ramirez. I'm sorry, like Ramirez is an actual savage. But then he did fight Lipnitz at 147, but I don't think. Yeah. Lipnitz don't really want it like that. He ain't. I think Ramirez would beat not Linares. Ramirez would beat Lipnitz. So even though he's at 140 right now, in my opinion. But yeah, man, the 147 division is looking stacked.
It's looking crazy.
Looking crazy. Yeah. So what do you want to see next from Crawford?
Damn, man, it's a bit of an L, you know, just losing that, obviously, the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, I kind of wanted Crawford to ping Pacquiao.
Yeah, I think Crawford.
I feel like it would be more exaggerated. Like Crawford gets rocked more.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would be more like trusting.
I feel like
you just might get rocked randomly.
Yeah.
Like the Gabon fight.
And that random Eastern European guy fought. He was an Olympic guy.
That guy was just, you know, Crawford sometimes he just tries to KO people.
Yeah.
He's just there like, I'm just going to KO this guy.
But that's what makes him so exciting though. So
Yeah.
I know what you mean, I think Crawford, I don't know really. Who does Crawford fight now? Maybe, I mean, it's a hard one. Who would he fight?
It's true, man.
It's a bit.
We'll have to wait to see in the future.
Keith Thurman?
Why not, mate?
Keith Thurman, that's still
it's still a clout.
That's still a good guy.
He should fight Sean Porter or something.
Oh, but are they friends?
Apparently they're friends, but there's no friends in boxing.
Forget all that, man. Just fight.
Yeah.
We want to see. Oh my gosh, is that his own promoter saying that?
Yeah, Aram. Yeah, I don't know about Bob Aram, man. He's a dodgy guy. How can Bob Aram be saying he has no confidence Crawford vs Porter would sell on pay-per-view? I think that would sell, and you could hype that up,
bro. So
I'm talking about they was in the gym sparring together and they're best friends, and now they hate each other. Like, you can just guess it. How could that not sell?
And look at Porter. Like, when has Porter ever been in a boring fight?
Porter's never been in a boring fight.
With Errol Spence, I watch that fight like once a week. That fight was crazy. They were fighting from bell to bell, non-stop.
Trust me. And you got Ugas in that division as well. There's some good fights out there.
You know what? Terence Crawford needs to fight Conor McGregor.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm reading a crazy headline here. Cesar Chavez Jr. says he'll earn the Canelo Alvarez rematch by beating Anderson Silva.
Why? Oh, yes, the Anderson Silva's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Why?
I don't know.
In boxing?
Yeah.
That's going to be a pick of the week. That's going to be a pick of the week for that bum Julio Cesar Jr.
Yeah. What I'm saying, bro? If by some grace, Anderson won that fight. If
Anderson wins that fight, he's the best fighter to ever live.
He's going to be the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Because what is he, like 47 now?
Fighting boxing. He's not even fighting his own stuff.
Yeah.
Against some guy. Like, Cesar Jr., I'm calling him a bum because he's lazy. He's not actually dead at boxing.
And his dad's a beast.
His dad's an animal, bro. Do you know who this guy's dad is?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. But yeah, that's enough about that division. 4-7. Yeah, it's a good division, man. Stacked. Hopefully Crawford gets a crazy fight in that division.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, we could touch on this. Jake Paul vs Tommy Fury beef. Tommy Fury's after him, you know. They're after him.
You know, I'm liking the grift from Tommy Fury. It's really good, man. He's like, getting on planes and saying, "Where are you?"
Yeah, he's grifting and it's good.
Anytime, any place, anywhere.
But then Jake Paul, he's trying to get out of that one. It's crazy. Yeah. He's talking about you've only fought people with losing records and da 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 da. It's like that means. But you know what? It's funny. He's trying to say get some fame first and I'll fight you. But you see, with him, you need the fame first. But with him, with Ben Askren, he was like, I want to challenge myself. So we know what he's trying to do. He doesn't want to get tucked in by a real boxer. Let's keep it real, Jake Paul. But I understand your grift. You're trying to grift out of the fight. Try by saying, "Oh, you need to do some more in boxing," because we know when they fight, Tommy Fury's going to tuck him in because he's a boxer, and Jake Paul's never fought anyone his own weight. So it's a bit deep, but. You never know. Jake Paul could go ham and just fight him, but I don't think Jake Paul wants to fight him. He's trying to avoid him and just cuss him. Like he's just. Did you see the Instagram video he did, or just a video he did trying to roast him? It was just stupid. He was saying stuff like the Jake Paul's done himself. It's like, what is this stupid? Yeah. But yeah, I think at this point Jake Paul is just a complete troll in it. So yeah, we said if that fight happened, what would you say?
Oh man, Jake Paul's going for the rope. I can say this for 100%, and I say this every single episode. But Jake Paul would get sent through the ropes. He'd go flying.
Oh, Tommy Fury, he's not even that cold or anything, but he's better than Jake Paul. He'll punch Jake Paul up. Yeah, I'm saying he's actually boxers. That'll be a funny fight. But yeah, I think Tyson Fury is out there trying to grift and just. Do you know what I mean? He just wants his brother to tuck in Jake Paul and just get. Well, to be honest, they're both in the same kind of lane, like. Tommy Fury really, he's big because he was on Love Island. Yeah, he's got the fan base. He does have bare views on his fights.
Exactly.
So Jake Paul's trying to pretend. Jake Paul's shit, bro. He's like, damn, this guy's got a bit of a grift. Yeah, to grift out this grift.
Yeah, he needs to throw the anti-grift, innit? He's like, oh, get out my grift.
Trust me, get out my lane, bro. Yeah, because he knows that guy would tuck him in. But I think people are getting tired of the Jake Paul antics, you know. They're like, we want to see him fight a real boxer. It's like he's getting sussed out. It's like if he fights another MMA guy, it's like the bums are realising, oh my God, it's a different sport. Yeah. Like back in the day, these idiots thought McGregor was going to beat Floyd. Like, you dumb bum.
Yeah. Fucking retard. Oh, that left hand, if it lands, if he hits him with that left hand, it's game over.
Yeah, the fans are getting a bit less bummy now. Yeah. But, yeah. Moving on now to some more serious news. This is serious. Fury. So remember last episode we touched on it, innit? That Wilder won the court settlement. Now apparently he's signed the fight already now. He's signed the Wilder trilogy. And that's the third fight's going on, boy. They're about to go in. So, yeah. What are you saying about that, Aaron?
You know what?
We've seen Wilder working. You think you can do it?
Listen, yeah. If there's anyone who can come back after getting stopped like Wilder, yeah?
Yes, Wilder.
It's Wilder. My belief in Wilder is unstoppable. My brain is saying, obviously, Tyson Fury is going to win. But I think it'll be so much harder if Deontay Wilder is able to implement the new training. It's going to be a lot more harder for Tyson Fury. It doesn't mean he can't do it, because technically he's still got more tools. He's still very long. Still can lean on Wilder.
Yeah, no.
But Deontay Wilder has that Ngannou factor. If he hits you, he doesn't even have to box good. He can box crap the whole fight and land one punch and it's game over.
Trust me.
So if he comes with good feints, like good movement, good jab, solid jab, poof. Hey, Wilder will send Fury through the ropes for good.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I have to mention this. I know he tucked Wilder in, alright. We all know that he tucked. But he did. Okay, you know what? But I know probably why he did it. I was thinking now. But I was gonna say he did try to slip out of the third fight because there was clearly some clause in there. That's how he lost the court settlement. Do you get it? So he tried to slip out of a third fight. I think he just wanted to unify with Joshua now, probably. But also, it's like if you think you could tuck him in, why don't you just tuck him in again? No one wants to jump in the ring with Wilder like that. I don't care what you say. Yeah, it's just dangerous.
It's not good for your health.
He's just got that power. When people saying, "Oh, Wilder can't beat him," it's like, bro, that's not a person. First of all, it's heavyweights. Second of all, it's Wilder. You're thinking of saying he can't do this, he can't, bro. He can. If he catches him, he could be getting tucked in again and then catch him. Do you know what I mean? He caught him in the 12th round the first time. Like this is. Listen, and now Wilder's been working. I was saying it's back to back, straight back after a loss, but he's had a lot of time to. He could have been working the whole time. We don't know. So it's actually very interesting, mate. They could promote this very well as well. The like revenge and all this bad blood stuff. Listen, this could be another massive fight, boy. And slightly, I didn't think Tyson would want to do that again. Like it's just too mad. You just have to, when you're fighting Wilder, it's like you have to go in with some crazy mental. Like I could just get written off here.
It's just not. It's not fun, innit? Like obviously you can enjoy the fight, but you have to be switched on 24/7. If you're not, like your family are gonna be grieving, innit? Let's put it that way. Because let's be honest, when Deontay Wilder finishes people, it's always so brutal. It's never just a normal knockdown, is it?
What I'm saying is, I feel like Tyson Fury would rather fight Joshua than Wilder.
Yes,
that's what I just think. Even though he tucked him in like that, it's just a nasty fight. But yeah, man. So the fight's signed. I don't know when it's happening, but we know it's 100% going down now. And yeah, it's like Wilder's come out now. He's a bit more. He was quiet for a long while, but now he's coming back for his revenge, boy. No, this should be good. And say what you want about Wilder. People acting like he quit and got tucked in. Listen, though, he might have got weighed in, but his spirit wasn't broken. Like, remember that? His spirit was not broken. Like, he wanted to die, bro. I don't know what's wrong with him. But listen, as a boxer, you need that. So it's not no Billy Joe sitting there like looking. Nah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my. Nah. To be honest, it is what it is, isn't it? We all know Wilder. Like, that's one thing. Like he's got heart belief. When you have that, you're dangerous, isn't it? Once you get defeated as a boxer, in your mind, you're kind of done. So it's good to see Wilder hasn't been defeated already.
He's not getting in there mentally defeated or, you know what I'm saying, thinking anyone's a god or anything. So it should be a good fight. To be honest, if I had to bet, I'd say Tyson Fury's going to do it though. He's just going to keep it long. I think he's going to do the same thing and try. Yeah. Do you know what it is though? All Wilder needs to work on is like counter punching, like of getting roughed up. Because if Tyson could get in there again and try to rough him up again, and now put him on his back foot, we all know that's what Tyson clocked about Wilder. Do you know what I mean? If you put it on him, he might panic, and you know what I'm saying. So Wilder's been working on his boxing. It's probably after that fight he realised he needed to. So I do think Wilder will make it more difficult. You know, I don't think that it'll be the same, honestly. But yeah, I do see Fury just trying to, you know what I'm saying, box to a decision this time, like after feeling some more danger of coming in. But because that second fight, there was no what's it called? Punish. There was no like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Repercussions for just putting it on him. He was like, I might as well just stick it on him. Yeah. Like, it was just like, why not?
He had no defense.
No defense and just no counter punching ability from Wilder there. He just kind of got stuck it on. But I'm sure Wilder's learned from that. But yeah, and I'm sure also Tyson Fury's learned stuff from that fight as well. So Tyson Fury's just saying he's a bomb. I'll beat him again. Like, he's a joke, obviously, but I know deep down it's a nasty fight. No one wants that. But yeah, man, it should be a crazy fight. Can't wait to see that happen. Yeah. Moving on though. This weekend we have the Devin Haney vs Linares fight. That's finally coming up now this weekend. What are we saying about that?
I think personally, Linares, I think he's damaged goods in it. Like,
so I know what you mean.
Like as good as I know there's a lot of me personally, I'm not a Linares fan. I think he takes too much damage. But at the end of the day, whatever you want to say about Linares, he's always been a top boxer, really good boxer. But at this point in his career, I think he's taken too much damage to deal with this young and up and coming hungry lion. And it's like these young lions with speed and like developing their power. I just don't like seeing it. You know, these old lions getting taken out. So I just think if not a complete whitewash from Devin Haney, probably wins like 8 out of 12 rounds. He's getting KO'd brutally in like maybe 10th round or 11th round. That's what I'm predicting.
No, I generally see a KO from Devin Haney. I've seen him working on power. People talking about the Gamboa fight. I've seen Devin Haney KO people dirty. I know Linares has better defense than a lot of these guys, but he's been KO'd. Like this guy, he is damaged goods because
I want to bring
within
up
the last 5 fights, I'm sure he got stopped by someone not that known. And also, is like this is a good fight for Devin Haney because it's a skillful fighter that you can stop. So if Devin Haney's gonna have to be skillful, gonna have to be using, you know what I'm saying, his talent and his movement and his, you know what I'm saying, boxing ability. But it's like if he hits him clean and he catches him, he can put him away. I think he is going to do it as well. I think he's going to break Linares down. Linares is another guy that's not that tough. It's like he always gets hurt by body shots or something. Something's always hurting Linares, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't lie, I see Linares getting stopped inside 10 rounds.
Yes, I'm just bringing up his record and box. Oh my gosh. See, look, Linares has 5 losses, yeah, and they've all come by knockout.
Yeah.
So every time he loses the fight, he gets stopped.
Is it?
Look, George Linares.
Oh my day. Wait, did he fight him? Yeah, Lomachenko stopped him with a body shot, innit?
So he got stopped by Pablo Cesar.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He got stopped by Vasil Lomachenko. He's not the biggest puncher.
But Vasil Lomachenko don't hit hard. He just hits very clean, and it was a dirty body shot, and that was a good fight. That was a close fight. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what I'm saying. Linares, like Devin Haney hits harder than Lomachenko, man. When Devin Haney catches you clean, he's been working on his power, and I'm sure in the Gamboa fight, he was fighting with the injured hands, and people were talking about it so much, getting carried away. It was like that doesn't mean much, you know. And he completely just outboxed him. So he's got the skill in him and the power. So yeah, I see unfortunately Linares getting KO'd, but it should be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to it because it's a skill for a good opponent to test your skills against. You know, Linares, he always brings it. To be honest though, I do think Linares is a person that gets up for fights. Like in that Lomachenko fight, he got stopped, but he was giving Lomachenko some work. Yeah. So it's not going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. But I do still see him getting stopped, even because he's trying hard to win as well. He might run into something. But yeah, man, I just see that this weekend that's gonna be a live watch party. It's gonna be lit. Tune in for that, guys. And yeah, be a proper fight. I'm saying official predictions. I'm saying Devin Haney KO in round 10. What you saying?
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with 9th. Just so we have a different prediction, but yeah, I think he's getting stopped in probably the 9th.
Alright then, cool. We move on to some MMA news.
Yes. What should we look at first? So we start with Bouncer Play Dirty versus Armz. What's his name? Corleone.
It's Corleone. Boy, I can't lie. This is like celebrity MMA, isn't it?
Yeah.
So guys, a lot of people don't know this. So from the UK, there's 2 guys from the UK are having an MMA fight. One is Bouncer. These are kind of like just internet celebrity. Well, no, Bouncer is a music manager. He's big in the UK music scene, and I don't know how this fight came about, but he's fighting Armz Corleone. He's kind of an internet sensation because he's just massive in wedge, and he does funny workout videos. He's the Joker, but he's an animal. But yeah, Bouncer Play Dirty. He's Armz Corleone, and I think that fight's coming up soon. You know, let me get the date of it. But yeah, Bouncer. Listen, it was funny how this fight came about because I need to tell the story of this. It is funny actually.
Yeah.
So Bouncer was just doing random pads on Instagram, and Armz Corleone jumps in on his comments and just says he's stiff. And to be honest, I wouldn't be offended if I was Bouncer because Armz Corleone is so stiff.
He's the stiffest guy on earth.
He's so wedged. Like, how can you call someone stiff? And then from there, Bouncer just called him out to have a fight and said sign the contract. And Armz did kind of back out at first and go, I don't know if I want to. Like, is he calling me out for real? So yeah, Bouncer Play Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Is a big manager in the music scene in the UK. They're both quite big guys, I think. But the only thing is, Bouncer's not that tall. I think Armz is quite tall, quite massive. So yeah, I'm just trying to find the date of the fight. But yeah, Aaron, what do you think of this? We can kind of bring up some of their training.
Yeah.
Training as well.
Yeah, should we bring up some of their training? Because like, it's just jokes when I actually look at it. So it's like, all right, let's go Armz first, innit? We just, I'm sorry, this guy just kills me. Innit? So if we go to his Insta, I don't know. See some of his training. This is a fun one. So he just.
By the way, now, this is his training for the fight, yeah?
Yeah.
He's bagging weights and he's already wedge. Put the sound on,
Yeah, sorry.
Chest, let's go. Come on, my G, let's get it. Work. Don't stop. That's it. Let's go. Come on, let's get it. Show that bitch. Rant. Police
We say like the kicks.
They're decent kicks, but. Alright.
Let's get it.
So let me just take this down now. Like, obviously, coming from somewhat of a striking background, he looks a tiny bit too top heavy, innit? So not only is he his legs gonna get taken out, he's just gonna be a bit like he's not balanced. So it's gonna be a hard one for him to take leg kicks because he's carrying so much mass on his upper body. So like I know definitely I think he's working with I'm sure he's working with like Brad Pickett and
who?
I'm sure obviously Bouncer.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he might be working with GB Top Team, so
okay.
They're gonna have him a good game plan for this fight. So like me looking at, I'd say listen, obviously get takedowns up top, he's not gonna be fast. Them arms are too big, so you're gonna out jab him, work your 1-2s, jabs to the body. And then when you're getting frustrated, just go under for a takedown. You get this guy on his back, yeah, it's going to be game over, man. It's like this guy, he could have like somewhat of speed in the first round, but if you take away his legs, that's his power gone, really. And you just be able to chew him up. So, yeah. The kicks look very good, though. So if Armz can land his punches, he has a good chance. I think if this was a boxing fight, Bouncer...
was just tucking
all day of the week. It'd be the easiest money ever.
Yeah, Armz is too stiff to be.
It's way too stiff.
It's too wedge, and I think a lot of people in his comments are just going, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, they're a bit too gassed on the physique.
Yeah, they just think like. Obviously, it's kind of banter as well.
Yeah.
They're just like, Armz will kill you, throw you in a bin or whatever. But he is quite stiff. I don't know. Hopefully, he's working on it a bit, but still, he's banging weights like that stuff. He literally doesn't need to bang any more weights.
Yeah,
so, he could just stop. I don't know what he should be trying to cut weight and get some speed.
Literally,
Look, Bouncer here. It looks like he's alright. Like, he's got some
Bouncer. See what I mean? He looks kind of sharp.
Trust me.
I mean, anyone can look good on pads, but
Bad Warrior. Oh yeah. Sorry, the date is the 18th of September. And look about the card. You know, that was good. Yeah, guys, we're going to be covering this 18th of September.
100%.
Live watch party, remember, tune in for that. That's going to be hilarious. That's going to be a scrap. MMA
tune in.
Armz Corleone vs Bouncer play dirty, but man.
Predictions.
Listen, I heard. I need to bring this up. Sorry, let me just put this on the screen because.
Yeah.
This is what Bouncer said the other day. He put this on his story as well. That he's been doing MMA since 2012 apparently. This is him in Titans.
So that is the wrong picture, mate. You better just that is not Titan. I know. That's GB Top Team, mate.
Is it?
Yeah. That's not Titan.
He said no, he said look.
No, that's the wrong post.
Look. Pictures at Titan with my bros, White Wolf MMA, look.
No, but it's the wrong picture, bro. It's this picture. That's Titan.
Oh.
Back in the day, innit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So where's this now?
That's GB Top Team he's at.
Oh, so that was now?
Yeah, that's now. Because you can see that's now. That's GB Top Team.
Okay.
So you can see Mike Ekendeo there, Dominic Woodin.
Oh, so that's him there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the picture before was in here we go.
Yeah, you said
yes.
they actually don't know. Oi, Armz, make sure you don't pull out of you. You big for nothing sponge. This pickles in 2012. Dot. Yeah, you got guys in the cut there.
Yeah, no.
From 2012, you know.
OG legends.
Oi. He's saying, "Did you ever see Bouncer tightened?" And then he was there.
Huh?
Oh, was he changed? Bouncer went there to take pictures.
Nah, man, that's before me, bro. That's before I even started training. That's what I mean. Bouncer's been training MMA before I even started MMA.
So
way before. So
he's a Bouncer. He's better than you MMA.
Yeah, most probably.
Okay. Listen, Bouncer about to tuck him in.
Hey, I don't want it. He's looking serious. Look at that picture there on the right. In the sweatsuit. Look at him in the sweatsuit. Go down.
Yeah, listen. Bouncer's got sweatsuits there. He didn't have to buy that. You know what I'm saying? He already owned that.
Yeah.
Listen, Armz. I hope Armz is taking the fight seriously because I think he just thinks Bouncer's smaller than me, so I can just tuck him in. But I feel like it's one of them fights. The longer it goes on, Armz is just going to be tired and he's just going to get pummeled if he doesn't just slam him and that ground and pound him fast.
Yeah,
he could get peak. But yeah, I think if I had an official prediction, I think Bouncer's KOing him.
Yeah, bro. I think he's getting stopped with you, man. I think he's just going to gas out and get weighed in.
Yeah, I think he's going to gas out. I think that Bouncer's going to keep shooting for takedowns if he gets long. And then just, as soon as the Armz is tired, he just land some bangs on it.
But I definitely think they're going to be telling him to target Armz' legs, man. He's called Armz, for fuck's sake, bro.
Trust me, bro.
It's too disproportionate. Just kick the legs.
Even though he doesn't skip leg day, but the Armz is just too much.
And I feel like even if Armz gets him down, I'd want to see how he's going to try ground and pound with the Armz.
If Bouncer ends up below him,
can you get a ground and pound finish?
This is what he's getting, yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, this ain't the one. What's the one he's ground and pounding the thing? It's cracking me up, wait. Okay, yeah, no, them pads, those pads were the stiff pads, but I think it might be this.
Oh!
Did that on me?
Hey, no, that's good ground and pound.
Listen, the ground and pound would be savage. Think about Armz though. I feel like he does have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
For his size. Like, maybe his stamina will be better than we think, but he will get tired. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Looking like that, he will get tired. And this is different from fighting. But yeah, the ground and pound will be savage.
No, that'll be.
Bouncer's just got to be careful.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful with that ground and pound. That look good. Obviously, it's a stationary target.
Yeah, I know it can look good. Yeah. Ground and pound in there.
But yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, no,
it's another good fight.
It's gonna be a jokes fight, mate. But guys, yeah, tune into that with us. Live watch party, 18th September. Bouncer vs Armz.
Solid
fighters there. It's probably one of the best celebrity scraps we're gonna see, mate. No, it's true though. No celebrities are doing MMA, so
yeah, man. Respect to them, man.
Big up to them. Everyone that's just boxing and just tries to jump around in the ring.
Yeah, man. Because it's a different thing if you jump into MMA. You can eat them head kicks, mate.
Trust me. You'd be about to go for a head kick. Can you imagine that? That would be hilarious.
I feel like Bouncer would keep that in, you know. Because imagine he just throws kicks and he's good. Like, he has a solid body kick.
Imagine.
And a solid head kick. Because
that'd be lit.
Damn.
But yeah, anyway, guys. Moving on to some more MMA news. What we got next?
Oh, yeah. So, obviously, we had the... Well, no, I wouldn't say unfortunate. Paul Felder retired from MMA. He did retire back when he last fought. He obviously put his gloves down in the cage. But he officially retired on air. After it was the same broadcast of Rob Font versus Cody Garbrant. He lit his broadcasting team now at the UFC, featuring Daniel Cormier. The rest of the broadcast team is like, he's officially done with MMA. He sees like the younger guys coming up, and he doesn't really feel the need to be getting in the gym, and like when you're fighting yourself, like you're trying to find motivation, and you're at that age, like this isn't a thing where if you're not motivated, there's no point getting in there, because you can get serious damage. Like you got these young up and coming hungry guys, like it's just not good. And the lightweight division is one of the hardest divisions in probably the sport. So
who's that? Woodley?
No, lightweight. Woodley's welterweight.
Okay.
Lightweight's like Charles Oliveira and all those guys.
Yeah,
McGregor.
Yeah.
There's solid guys.
Paul
in that
Felder was
division.
that lightweight?
Yeah, he's huge, bro. Yeah.
I've seen this guy's word.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah,
He's
no,
huge.
big up to Paul Felder. He had some classic fights.
Yeah, and he was the last man to beat Charles Oliveira.
Come on.
The current champ.
Jeez.
So
I think that would make him want to kind of carry on. If he just when he saw that, imagine he just wants to have one more fight with him now. No. But big up to Paul Felder, man. It's nice when you can just retire when you want. You know what I mean? You don't have to get retired from the sport. You just choose to.
Really good commentator as well.
Great commentator, and he's all in good health. So
it's fantastic.
Well done to you, man.
Well done. Respect.
Yep.
Now, obviously, we have some fantastic news. The joke, man. And we need the effect for this. Is it this button here? Yeah. The joke, man, known as Joshua Fabia, has been fired. Yes. Yeah, no, the whole MMA community, we're so happy. Joshua Fabia, the absolute joke, man. He was hanging a UFC fighter upside down, kicking him in the head like, you know, I'm not going to give him any more air, but it's just fantastic news that joke man Joshua Fabia has been fired because.
Who you fired him? From who? From what?
He's not a coach anymore. He's not Diego Sanchez's coach.
Oh, it was Diego. Yeah, that was there.
Yeah,
it was being weirdos. Yeah.
It was ridiculous, man.
I'm dead. Yeah, man. But we don't have to spend too much time on that.
Yeah, it's rubbish. And then now we got Claressa Shields, multiple time undisputed champ.
Come on.
The GWOAT.
Come on.
Claressa Shields, the greatest women's boxer on planet Earth. Today is making an MMA debut.
Come on.
PFL, June 10th. You need to make sure you tune in. It's going to be fantastic, you know. I don't, you know, typical of like, you know, boxers or MMA fighters changing sport. There's a lot of, you know, crybaby haters and saying, oh, they can't boxers always get beaten up when they go to MMA. Oh. Yeah. Just shut up, because shut up, innit?
It's probably only boxers that actually went MMA are old bums that don't train.
That don't
There's
train.
no active boxers actually properly seriously tries to train like Claressa Shields is doing.
Yeah.
She's going in.
And she's done it for a long time, and she's working with like one of the best up and coming US wrestlers. Like she's gone straight to John Jones, like Jankwick, Jackson and Winkle John, like MMA. So yeah, man.
And the debut's coming up, you know, June 10th.
She's looking good as well. And I'm sorry, like
she's fighting. I don't know who she's fighting.
I don't care if she's fighting.
Apparently, some woman's on brown belt and grappling. And, she's gonna grapple Claressa. They're just gonna teach her good ground, how to get up and how to not get. Do you get it? Get wrestled. So yeah, should we look at some of her training?
Yeah, let's get it up.
Cool, man. Claressa Shields. Jeez.
Yeah, see, proper.
But yeah, she can box properly. I want to see some of the kicks in that. We know she got hands. She's gonna punch out most women when they're standing up. It's
easily as well.
Yeah. Hey.
Oof. And those are big gloves as well. She's gonna have some fast hands.
She's gonna have power at MMA.
Yeah, but she's gonna have some fast hands in those 4 ounces. Poof. It's different.
She can bang though.
Yeah.
She fast. Cracks me up.
Oof.
Hey.
Stopping them takedowns, man.
Yeah, she better not get carried away.
Ooh.
With the bangs though. It'd be so annoying to see. Just get taken down for no reason.
Yeah, but just having that nice solid jab in MMA. Like she jabs someone in MMA gloves.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's not good. I mean, if Holly Holm can do it. Oh.
Yeah, Holly Holm transition. Was it from kickboxing or boxing?
Yeah, she came from boxing. I mean, she did have some kickboxing for, but she's a boxer, innit?
Yeah. So
And she's
decent low kick though.
ooh, that
Decent
side kick's nice. Ooh,
Yeah. Body kick.
hey,
Yeah.
oof, solid.
That Holly Holm in the cut.
Come on. And Holly Holmes got very good takedown defense as well, so she's going to be giving Claressa them much needed tips.
Yeah. Wonder if this spot.
Oh, they're doing MMA rounds now. So they're telling this guy to shoot.
This Jamaican guy, look at him. It's like a rasta.
Oh, he's shooting for takedowns. Hey, come on.
Listen, Claressa's going handball.
Oof, like this is
Some proper training.
good, man. Regardless, like you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
You coming,
She's doing it the right way.
you're trying to improve, man. Coming out of her comfort zone.
Coming out of her comfort zone. Nothing but credit to her. I hope to see her ping some MMA fighters. I can't wait.
Let's go. I can't wait.
Hopefully she gets the pick of the week. Heck it, KO.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. If she wins this fight, she's automatically super goal. She's the goal already, but
Yeah,
she's gonna be super goal.
It's gonna be a super OP goal. Yeah, big up Claressa Shields.
Yeah, 100%. Oof.
Yeah.
Now, lastly, we have to touch on one of the greatest fights, one of the greatest rematches, greatest rivalries, of all time. McGregor versus Poirier, number 3, has been announced. This is going to be a tear up.
It's gonna be an absolute scrap. Listen, I want to see some mean build up as well to this. Listen, no more Conor McGregor, Mr. Nice Guy. Listen.
Hey,
You're
nah.
Irish, listen, Conor. I don't know if you can hear me.
Please.
You see this? Listen, your Irish left doesn't work unless you're being a prick. Yeah, you just need to start doing crazy stuff in the press conferences again, just being like annoying.
We
Just
need-
cussing people. No, that nice guy stuff. He was all shaking Poirier's hand and being all happy, bro. You
no.
got tucked in, bro. Stop that.
No.
We need to go back straight to the savagery, bro.
You know what?
This is beef.
I'm bringing this up because McGregor,
Yeah.
he's looking in shape.
Is it?
He's not looking bulky.
Okay.
He's looking like
Yes.
OP McGregor's
Okay,
back.
he's back. He's back.
McGregor's back, I think.
Yes. That's the McGregor I like to see.
He's not bulky. Let me bring this up because
Because 7 weeks to redemption.
7 weeks out. Look at the shape he's in.
Yeah. That's the shape I like to see, mate. None of this random.
This is serious.
Like I think in the first fight he looked too bulky. He looked like he'd been doing a bunch of boxing and a bunch of weights. I don't know what he was that. And yeah, it was just too boxy. That this is back to McGregor
Prime.
scrappage. Yeah, I want to see a scrap, mate.
So yeah,
Hopefully it's a good scrap.
I think. What's your prediction?
I genuinely think McGregor's going to come back. Now you show me that picture, and you check in more of him. If he comes up with that mean spirited, usual like MMA viciousness that he has usually, I think he'll do good. I think he can catch Poirier, but I still feel like it's going to be a hard fight, and McGregor, he's going to have to, you know what I mean? He's going to have to dig deep. But yeah, no, I haven't been seeing him lately. He's lost weight.
Yeah, he's looking
Even
slim.
I saw him in the street, and I was like, is that actually Conor McGregor? He slimmed down. I don't know what he was doing before, but he slimmed down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell, why he was big. He was just a big bum. It was just about like, listen, he was slow.
He was looking
Getting
too bulky.
outboxed by a Poirier. Come on, man.
He was too, like loading up. Like McGregor loads, but
he loads up. You get but Jesus Christ.
he was looking a bit slow.
Yeah.
Even here.
Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. 155 championship weight. Okay. That's what I like to see.
Proper.
Yeah, man. Some proper scrapping, like proper whiskey. Do you think McGregor's gonna ping him?
Yeah, I just feel like McGregor's gonna come back and ping him
Listen.
because he was doing good. Like that was a good fight. Obviously, like McGregor's got enough fighting IQ to negate leg kicks, innit? Calf kicks.
Come
Like
on, man.
I know everyone likes to act like calf kicks are some special weapon in MMA and they can't be stopped, but you can evade calf kicks.
Trust
And
me.
like if McGregor, obviously that was his downfall last time. Obviously loading up a bit, but really, if you've got a peg leg, like a world championship level fighter like Dustin Poirier, he's gonna KO you because you're standing on one leg. Like it's not that impressive.
McGregor was in some bad shape. That KO, I never like watching that, man. McGregor let me down. I wanted to see him ping. Listen, McGregor, you have to come back, mate. Ping him.
Come on, McGregor.
Listen, if you get KO'd again, you have to make it gas. He can't be getting KO'd like that, mate.
McGregor.
You need to drop him twice, then get KO'd.
I need to see the Irish left.
Trust me, bro.
The Irish left, and he needs
come back. Savagely.
I reckon he hits him, takes him out second or third round.
Come on.
McGregor.
It's a 5-round fight, isn't it? 5-round scrap.
And then I want to see hammer fist to the back of the head as well when he drops. No, Mr. Nice Guy, just precision.
Trust me, bro. Precision
to the side of the temple, back of the head.
On his toes. That's what we need to see McGregor. Yeah,
nice.
When is that? That's in July though. It's not.
Yeah, July 10th.
Yeah, but it's announced for July 10th.
But that watch party is going to be crazy as well.
Yeah, McGregor vs Poirier watch party announced for July 10th.
It's going to go off.
The watch party is going to go off, mate. You're gonna hear some screaming for all the pings. That's what I'm saying.
They're not going to be landing punches, and I'm going to be screaming. So, yeah. You think you hate Joe Rogan? Yeah, just wait, mate. But yeah,
I think that's all the topics for today.
I think that's all finished.
Yeah.
It's just time for the weekly rant.
Oh yeah, I was got a weekly rant. Let's go, guys.
You know, now
what's been pissing you off this week?
This week, yeah. I'm sorry, but now, yeah, the juice heads have got to me. Yeah. I know I mention the juice heads every single week, but this week, Aaron's weekly rant has been dedicated to these flipping juice heads. I'm actually sick of them.
What have they done now?
Just juicing, innit? Like, you know, just like I've seen a lot of guys just juicing, innit? You know, so obviously I've seen their heads growing. Like, they're growing in height. How you grow at 30 years old? How you growing 2 inches? Why is your head getting bigger?
You grew in height, you know.
So it's just like,
what kind of juice is that? Jeez.
Well, it's crazy, innit? It's that growth. It's craziness.
Like, apparently, some of them soldiers used to use that.
Yeah,
soldier serum.
Yeah, you know the super soldiers.
Super.
Steve Rogers and that.
Steve Rogers, mate.
Come on.
They still get tucked in.
But yeah, that's my thing, innit? I think we need more open juicing. Like, it's more just, if you're gonna juice, at least say you're on juice, innit? Don't act like, oh yeah, I train like 6 times a day. What is your body made of, mate?
6 times a day.
I don't understand why you're doing that when you're fighting 25 minutes. It don't make no sense.
These men are juicing. And it wasn't they train 6 times a day, then 100% on juice.
There's some ridiculous juice. But you know, the juice will always get found out.
Trust me.
In the end, innit?
The juice don't give you heart. What are you saying with these crap juice heads?
I'm coming for all of you juice. I need the effect, mate. All of you juice heads are gonna get it. You're all getting paid. Listen to me now. You're all going down, mate.
Say nothing.
But yeah, apart from that, weekly rant. That's about it. You got anything?
No, not really. No. But I'm alright this week. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of episode 5 of the Ping of the Week podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share all the videos. This week's Ping of the Week was just to recap. Was it what's his name?
That was Bruno Silva. He's a flyweight UFC fighter. Go follow his page.
Yeah.
We're going to tag him as well. He got Ping of the Week. Fantastic KO.
Big up Bruno Silva for the Ping of the Week.
So,
and yeah, man, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, share the video and all of that. Make sure you subscribe and tune in for next week's episode. And peace. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.
Peace.
Man said he's fighting Jesus. You're a joker.